Miller. That's your starting lineups here as we prepare to start this basketball game for here today. Again, a play-in game. The Marshals from Rockwell and the Lady Wolves from Enterprise High School. We got a gentleman down front, an elderly gentleman. Hope he doesn't have a heart attack, but he's lining them up and getting them going. Rockwell High School, he's out cheering the Enterprise group by himself. That's great to see. As I enter that generation myself, I don't know that I could do what he just did. Great energy by that fellow. The tip comes up. The shorter Enterprise Wolf tips it and gets it into their hands quickly in the corner, down low. Nothing there because of the height of Rockwell. They kick it back out. The shot goes up. It comes down in the hands of, in the hands of Salazar. And Rockwell will be on the attack. Enterprise with a 2-3 zone and pressure the ball. And there's going to be a turnover early against Rockwell. A travel call as they pressure the ball way outside there. And Rockwell will come down. Looks like a partial man-to-man. I'm not sure what that defense. They've got players in the corners with their back to the ball. It's not really a man-to-man. They go cross-court Enterprise. In the corner now. Shot is up by number 25. And no good. Rebound back down. The ball being thrown around now by Enterprise. Dribble penetration. Shot is up by number 25, Shirtlift. And there's a foul on the play. Foul's going to be on number 21. The loudspeaker announcer calls it Watcher. And so we'll either that or Walker or Watcher, one or the other. Number 5, Ronnie Robinson, makes the first free throw to start the scoring here for either team. 1-0 the score. Ronnie Robinson with a second shot now. That's up, and that's hard off the back iron, no good. And the ball will come down in the hands of number 21, Watcher. And Roland Hall will bring it ahead. And already Rockwell wants a timeout already. They're going to call a 30-second timeout. As the coach already seeing something he wants to try and get fixed there with his team quickly. Again, this play-in game between Roland Hall, I'm already messing up, between Enterprise and Rockwell Academy. Winner of this game will advance to the state playoffs. Maybe a little early to start talking about it, but the winner will advance and play the winner of North Summit and Merritt Preparatory Academy. That game will be next Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. at the Sevier Valley Center in Richfield. For those of you wanting to make that trip down there, beautiful Richfield, Utah, and the Sevier Valley Center, they do a great job down there for these tournaments, and we appreciate all that they do. So, ball will be inbounded by Roland Hall. I'll get over that. By Rockwell. Pass across the top. Enterprise in a 1-3-1 defense. And the ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Enterprise. Rockwell will maintain possession. Far side in front of the Enterprise bench. Again, Enterprise, the higher seeded and highly regarded number 3 team out of Region 18. Quickly ahead after the steal is Enterprise. Looking inside, nothing there. Good defense right now by Rockwell. Cross back across the top to number 32, Miller out there for Enterprise. Now they're on the left-hand wing going back and forth across the top. They're looking for cutters down the middle, and they're just, Rockwell's defense won't allow that right now. They're giving up some outside shots. They're well scouted. There's certain girls that they're giving the wide open look to Miller, and she won't shoot that shot. Not one of hers that she shoots, and she's showing wisdom and constraint by not firing it up, apparently. They are playing tight outside on other players. So they're picking and choosing who they'll go after on the outside. Ball is knocked away on the inside, back outside, number 25, Shirtlift. She shoots it up, that's no good. And Rockwell with the rebound, trying to get up court. Stolen away out there, stolen away and into the hands again of Robinson. Cross-court pass down low, number 32, Miller. Beautiful left-handed layup and a great pass by Shirtlift, make that Shirtlift. And that'll make the score 3-0 now. The ball stolen away again on the fast break. Jessica Holt on the steal and layup. And their full court press paying off there in the last 2 possessions now. This time they're dribbling with the left hand across half court. And into the corner, give it back outside to Kayasai. Pass down deep inside to Salazar. Her shot partially blocked and will come down in the hands of Enterprise. Quickly across half court comes Christensen in the corner, back across court. Now it'll go in the corner to Robinson. Back outside to Miller. Miller will dribble back across the top, and really, Roland Hall won't even come close to her outside. They're going to let her shoot that if she wants. Ball goes inside to Shirtliff. Nice dribble drive. Shirtliff with a nice layup inside. And that's her first points of the basketball game. And quickly out to a 7-0 lead is Enterprise. And they stay with that full court press. Shirtliff, the ball's tipped away by Miller. Shirtliff on the attack. Give inside now, number 22 inside. Nice Jessica Holt. Nice unselfish play as Shirtliff had a wide open layup, but she gives it ahead to Holt, and Holt lays it in for two. Ball knocked away on the full court press, given down inside to Miller. Miller with a left-hand layup. That's no good. Ball tipped away. Comes down back in the hands of Enterprise, and shot by number 2 Christensen is in, misses that shot. Then a scrum for the rebound, and they're going to call a foul. Number 4, Destiny Depot, and that'll be her first personal foul, and it'll send number 22, Jessica Holt, to the line for 2 shots early in the game. First one rims around and out, no good there. Again, a 9-0 lead right now, and Roland Hall is going to call a timeout, so we'll have one free throw left to shoot. Enterprise ahead 9-0 with 4:12 left in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break. Welcome back to Desert Hills High School. Just listening to the drum section of the Enterprise Pep Band. Young people with those drums knowing what they're doing can sure make a racket, but it's good to hear. They do a good job of it down there. A nice pep band there from Enterprise. They bring the whole gang here. It's a great day for Enterprise in that regard. Enterprise, again, will have one more free throw by number 22 of Enterprise, Jessica Holt. Again, the score 9-0 for Enterprise at this point in time with 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Second shot by Holt is up, and nothing but net. Beautiful shot there by Jessica Holt as she makes the second. And then Holt will go out, and Farnsworth will replace her quickly. 10-0, and Enterprise stays with that full court press. They get it into Depot. She's trying to dribble off the left-hand side. Can't get that ball stolen away by Miller. Miller gives off inside. Now it'll get kicked back outside, back to Holt. Miller back across the top to Shirtliff. Dribble down the lane. Goes past 2 defenders. Oh, nice dish inside. Unable to handle it. Number 15 for Enterprise, Farnsworth. Beautiful pass by Ellie Shirtliff going around the top of those picks. Dishing off inside, but just not able to make anything happen right there. So Rockwell will have it in the back court. Inbound the ball. Trying to find someone to pass it off to. They'll give it off to Salazar. And now back to Depot as she breaks across the timeline. A running one-hander from about 15 feet out. It misses the shot. Rebound by Ellie Shirtliff, and then tied up quickly by Depot, who hurried and hustled and was able to get her own rebound there. Gets the jump ball, and it will go to Rockwell underneath their own basket. Quick pass inside to Salazar. Turnaround jump shot. No good from 5. She was bumped on the shot, and no good on the shot, so Rockwell still without a score. Shirtliff with it, pass inside. Once again intended in there for, intended in there for number 15, Shelby Farnsworth, and is going to be no good and goes out of bounds. Some beautiful dishes, just a lack of communication right now by those two young ladies. Depot with it. She tries to go cross court. It's stolen away by Miller once again. Great game defensively for Miller. Give off the shirt lift. 15-footer from the left-hand side. No good. Rebound inside. Number 5, Ronnie Robinson, as she lays it back in. Beautifully done by Robinson, extending the lead to 12-0 now for Enterprise. And they stay with that full court press. Having a little bit of trouble trying to break it. Number 41, Kayahashi. And that's a 10-second count as they're just not able to break that press. Really, the only way they've been able to break it is with Depot driving the full length of the court with the left hand and been able to get it across. But once she gets across, they've not been able to do much with it since then. Enterprise will have it on the turnover. Inbound to number 2, Christensen. To Shirtliff, dribbles in, going to kick it back outside to Miller. Miller's wide open out there. They won't defend her. She goes deep inside to number 15, Farnsworth. A turnaround putback for Farnsworth. 2 points for her, and they're making the score 14-0 now. And going to be a foul on the play. Foul is on Kendi Christensen, her first personal foul. And it'll give a break with Rockwell underneath their own basket once again. Looking. They come inside. Ball stolen away once again by Miller, playing great defensively. Rockwell gets it back, shoots it up. That's no good. Rebound, Rockwell. They kick it back out now. Ball knocked away once again by Miller, who's having a great day defensively. Down the court, dribble full court is number 15, Farnsworth, and she lays another one in. Farnsworth off the bench has 4 points now, 16-0. Oh dear, collision on the sideline once again. Depot trying to beat that press, dribbling down the left-hand side. He gets contact there by number 2, Kendi Christensen, and that's her second personal foul. They've only got 2 fouls on the team, and she's got them both. So she's going to take a break right now. She'll go to the bench and take a rest. And in for Rockwell, number 44 also. And I don't have a 44 on my, 44. I don't have a 44 on here. We'll assume it's Alyssa Smith, and then maybe number 43. Depot with a nice shot from outside. That's no good. Rebound number 44. That's no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's out of bounds off the hands of Salazar. And Enterprise will have possession. Question at the scorer's table. We got a 16-0 score. I've missed 2 points myself. I only have 14. They've got 16 at the book. The official is over there discussing it with them. Now they bring up number 44 is going to play some full court defense against number 22, Holt, trying to keep the ball out of her hands, it looks like, but the officials are still at the table trying to figure out what's going on. 1 minute 51 left to go here in this first quarter. The score on the score clock right now is 16-0 in favor of Enterprise over Rockwell. But there is a discussion at the scorer's table. Remember that the winner of this game will advance to play the winner of the North Summit Merit Academy game, which will be played right after this. That'll be brought to you again through Centricom's system, but the North Summit announcing crew will be here to bring you that basketball game, and they do a fine job there for North Summit High School. Previously, Beaver beat Draper APA. Altamont defeated Roland Hall St. Mark's, and so here we are. And they've called both coaches over to the table now, so we'll take a quick break. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on. We've changed ends of the court. Are we shooting some technical free throws? Is there a number out there that's wrong? Possibly it's number 44, who I don't have on my list. Whatever the situation, you've got number 5, Ronnie Robinson, at the free throw line with 2 shots. I'm assuming a technical foul. She makes the first one, misses the second one, but I can only assume that is a technical due to a number problem or a technicality in the book, and that was the discussion Anyway, here we are with a 17-0 ball game. And Enterprise with the ball, they will inbound it. Miller will inbound to Shirtliff. Goes back in the corner to Miller, and they play way, way off Miller. She comes back to top of the key. Oh, nice move up and underneath. Number 22, Holt, misses the shot, but it's a beautiful move. And a running one-hander off with the left hand off the bank board. Depot with it, trying to get her shot. Nothing there. Miller knocks another ball away. Roland Hall gets... Rockwell gets it back. There's a foul on the play now. Number 22 of Kanab, Holt, is guilty of the foul right there. Her first personal foul, third team foul. Ball now, once again, Miller kicks this one, knocks the ball loose again with a kick. She is all over the place defensively. Depot with it, down the left-hand side with the left hand. Up, running one-hander, goes up. It doesn't even come close, partially blocked. Out with it is Shirtliff, way ahead now. Kicks it out there to Holt. She backs it out, goes back to Shirtliff. Shirtliff goes down inside once again, intended for Farnsworth, and Farnsworth was trying to set the pick, not looking for the pass. That's three beautiful passes by Shirtliff that have just not caught anybody. Again, tosses one up off the dribble, does Depot, no good. Rebound Enterprise. Enterprise is in trouble, Holt's in trouble. She just throws the ball ahead, picked up by Farnsworth. Nobody was watching what was going on. Back now to Holt. Nice pass down inside. Beautiful pass down into Ronnie Robinson, and she lays it up and in. Threw that right between two defenders and cut the defense. He's nicely completed there. That'd be a great pass in football, too. Pass intended across the top. Depot taken away by Shirtliff. Shirtliff on the attack. Now got runners out ahead of her. Nice pass up ahead to Farnsworth. She misses that shot. Rebound Enterprise. Farnsworth back with the rebound. She goes up with it. Blocked out there. Beautiful block by Alyssa Smith for Rockwell. Beautiful block. And Rockwell comes down with it. 11 seconds left. 19-0 for Enterprise. Cross court top. To number 44. Giving it back to Depot. Throws one up at the buzzer. No good. And that'll be the end of the first quarter, 19-0 for the Enterprise Wolves here at the end of one. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back once again. We're at the home of the Desert Hills Thunder here in St. George, Utah for the play-in game between Enterprise and Rockwell Academy Marshals. Thus far, Rockwell has not scored a point. Just unable to get their offense going with the smothering defense that Enterprise is running against them, that full court press, and even when they do break it, they are all over Rockwell defensively. And Rockwell really has not had a chance to get one really good shot off in this basketball game thus far. So we'll see what happens here in the second quarter. Enterprise with it. Robinson with it. Finally, they leave Miller wide open once again, and she takes this one this time and misses everything but the floor of the gym. So maybe that's why she hasn't been shooting, but they've left her so wide open. If she could hit a shot or two of those, what a difference it would make again for them defensively. Rockwell brings it across midcourt. Ball stripped away on the attack now. Long full court pass to Farnsworth. She throws it up. It's hard off the iron. No good. Rebound. Again, pass down inside to Farnsworth, and she's just not, just a little half step off. They keep throwing the ball down in there because it's open, but just not able to connect with her at all. Rockwell throws one up. That's no good. Rebound their own. That's no good. And now Alyssa Smith is going to get the rebound and shoot it up, and she's going to be fouled by number 15, Farnsworth. Her first personal foul. Only 4 fouls called on Enterprise, and that'll put Alyssa Smith at the line for 2. She misses the first one, So they still remain 0 there. Alyssa Smith with 2 shots. She'll get a second one now. And back in the game for Rockwell will be Kaisai. Again, the shot by Smith misses the rim. So no points still for Rockwell Academy. Smith will have it, number 32 Miller will have it. She'll go ahead, pass the ball in the corner, number 11 out there in the ball game for Enterprise, Samantha Hyatt. She fires up a shot, misses everything. With the rebound is Rockwell. Quickly ahead is Kaisai. Ball is stripped away from her once again by Miller with the good hands out there. She's knocking everything away. And they're going to give her a break right now. And they'll take her out and bring in number 23, Jessica Chambers. Maybe that'll give Rockwell a chance to get a shot off here without Miller in the game, as she has knocked everything away. Again, they're unable to, even with this defense though with Enterprise, they're unable to even get to the three-point line, let alone inside. Pass across the top, and Rockwell will pick it up, but that's a backcourt violation. It was not touched by any of the Enterprise players, so that's a backcourt violation. So several of the major players, or the main players for Enterprise, already out of the ball game, as they're already up by 19-0. Ball goes over to number 11, Hyatt. She'll come back to the top to number 23, Chambers. Chambers will dribble, drive, right-hand side. Ball stripped away, she gets it back. Now number 22 will get it, that's Holt. She's giving it to Farnsworth, back to Holt. Three-point shot up by Holt, and she's whacked in the face as she shoots that shot. So, shot partially blocked. They're gonna call the foul on number 23, Skylie Clough. 32, excuse me, Skylie Clough. And that will send number 22, Jessica Holt, to the line. Misses that shot. We've yet to have a point scored here in this second quarter by either team. She'll get 2 more, I believe, as she got fouled in the act of shooting a three-point shot. Second shot is up. I guess it's just a 2-point shot. No, now they're going to stop the action. She missed it, and Rockwell rebounded it, but they're going to stop the action and give her that third shot now. Again, the score remains 19-0. It was 19-0 at the end of the first quarter. No points have been scored thus far in the second quarter here. Once again, okay. Depot goes to the bench. They're trying to figure out which one had to sit down there. So Holt will have the third shot. This time it's up and in for Holt to make it an even 20 on the game for the Enterprise Wolves. 20-0 now, 6:24 left here in the second quarter, and Rockwell yet to score a point here. Enterprise has backed off their full court press, but they are putting heavy pressure extended out in this zone here in the half court. Dribble the left-hand side with the left hand, number 44, which I do not have on my paper. Ball is knocked away. And they're going to call a foul now, I believe, on number 23 of Enterprise, Jessica Chambers. And Enterprise is going to call a timeout. With that, we'll take a quick break. Welcome back once again to Desert Hills High School here in St. George, Utah. 6 minutes and 2 seconds left here in the second quarter in a game between Enterprise and Rockwell Academy. And Rockwell down right now has yet to score a point in the ball game. It's 20-0 for Enterprise. And like I mentioned, a lot of Enterprise's frontline players have already taken a seat in this game. Don't know how much more they'll be playing if this should continue. Their defense is so good, Rockwell it's hard for them to even get a shot. Really, the only one that's had shots has been Depot, and she has not been successful yet. There's a shot by number 44, misses everything. Rebound by Holt, and she'll bring it up against heavy pressure. Cross court now. Number 5, Ronnie Robinson. Nothing but net from three-point land. Ronnie Robinson, beautiful shot out there. And that'll make it 23-0. Pass inside, stripped away by Farnsworth. They got runners out. Taking the ball all the way to the hoop. Now going to dish off inside. Beautiful pass down inside. No good. Shot is no good. Robinson with the rebound. And she'll give back now to Hyatt. Penetration to about 15 feet out. Number 23, Chambers, Jessica Chambers, and she's going to drop one in. And that's be her first points of the game. And that will extend the lead to 25-0 now. Again, Enterprise has backed off a little bit defensively. They're not pressuring the ball until it approaches that three-point line. Shot is up and no good. Rebound by number 11 for Enterprise, Samantha Hyatt, and she doesn't do much with the ball. She just kind of stands there and gets tied up by Skylie Clough of Waterford. They first were going to give the ball to Enterprise. Now they've switched it and decided it's Rockwell's ball underneath their own basket. So they'll give it over to Rockwell. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in this second quarter. And Enterprise with a substantial lead here at 25-0. Inbound pass is stolen away. Got a runner out there. Nice pass forward, number 23. Basket's no good. Rebound by Robinson, that's no good. Rebound by Farnsworth, that shot's no good. Rebound now by Chambers. She gets the ball back to number, Enterprise just doing anything they want to out there, really, except scoring. 3 rebounds and finally a basket, number 22, Jessica Holt. She had to rebound her own shot about 3 times, but finally laid it in as Rockwell just struggling to make anything happen out there right now. Passing across, Enterprise in a 1-3-1 zone. A little more passive than it was earlier. Looking for a pass down in the corner to Salazar. Dribbles the lane, puts the shot up, that's no good. And rebound by Robinson. Robinson in trouble, backcourt, gets the pass out now. Finally gets it back out to Hyatt. And under pressure by number 44, there's a travel call. So nice defense by number 44. And again, I apologize, you do not have either on the roster printed that we picked up here at the game or the one off the internet. I do not have a 44. I apologize for that. But great defense by her right there. Rockwell still looking for their first point. Running one-hander by number 32. And it goes in, number 32, and a foul on the play. So Skylie Clough gets the first points for the Rockwell Marshals here, and she'll get a free throw. The foul is on number 15, Farnsworth, her second personal foul, and a chance now for Clough to make the free throw. That does not happen. Rebound is by Shurtleff back in the game. She tries to go ahead, is not able to complete the pass she wanted. Finally comes back outside now to Shurtleff. Crossover, reverse pivot, goes back to right side. Now to go back across the top. Into the corner, down deep, nice pass down in there to Farnsworth. Farnsworth misses another shot down in there. Might have been nudged, but she needs to make those shots. She's had several opportunities and not able to make that happen down inside. And Rockwell will call another timeout. Again, down 27-2 with 3:13 left in the second quarter, and we'll take a quick break also. Welcome back. We're coming out of a timeout here called by Rockwell Academy. They're down by 25 points, score of 27-2. Everything going Enterprise's way. Well, not everything. They've missed several really tight shots inside that could have made this score another 10 to 15 points out there. And Rockwell a little bit lucky that hasn't happened yet. Battling them on the inside, but they've yet to get their offense going. Attempted shot by number 44, blocked out of there. She gets her own rebound in the corner now. Another shot is up. Rebound by Shurtleff. Shurtleff dribbling on the right-hand side. She's got to run her out. This time the pass is good ahead to number 3 of Enterprise into the ball game now. and that's Sophie Shirtliff. She misses her shot, and Rockwell will rebound and bring it slowly up the court. With it is Skyly Clough, the only player with any points in the game. Right-hand side to Kayasai. Block out of bounds by Shirtliff there. Number 25, Ellie Shirtliff, blocks that one out of bounds. So Rockwell will counter back in. Looking. Got a player right in front of her, tries to come over the top. She's able to do so to Alyssa Smith, but the shot is partially blocked, and Enterprise comes down with a rebound. Shirtliff on the attack, stops about 15 feet out on the right-hand side, shoots it up and in. Shirtliff with her first basket of the second quarter now, 29-2 for Enterprise. Rockwell across the top, Kaisai. Long three-point attempt off the glass, no good. Shirtliff with the rebound, he got a runner out again. Gets the ball ahead, up and in. Nice runner, nice run out. Number 23, Chambers, with her first bucket of the game. No, excuse me, second bucket of the game. 31-2. It won't be long, I wouldn't think, for Enterprise really kind of goes deep into that bench. Ball's going to be kicked out of bounds by Kindy Christensen. Into the game for Enterprise, number 21, Jessica Terry, just a sophomore. And out goes Shirtliff. Shirtliff's doing too many things and need to set her down in a game like this. Rockwell with it. Quick shot by number 44. That's nowhere. Touches nothing. She hurries in and grabs her own rebound and throws it back in bounds. But Enterprise rebounds that in the corner. Number 21, that shot's no good. Rebound Enterprise. Across again to number 21, Terry. Nice reverse pivot out of the post. They're going to call her, I believe, for the travel. It was a nice move until she found out she's too far up underneath the basket to actually get a shot off, and that's Samantha Hyatt, and then did not know where to go with it because she was pinned up underneath the basket and then got called with the travel. And Rockwell on the attack, inside, defended by three there, tries to cover it up, stripped away from her. Again, number 44 does a nice job of stripping it back and getting it back. They're going to say it's off Enterprise ultimately, off of Terry, and it'll be Rockwell ball on the far side. Number 44 for Rockwell to trigger it in. Looking. Finally tries to go way over the top. Ball's tipped away from her. Pass across on the 2-1 break. 2-on-1 break. There's going to be a foul called. Maybe waited a little bit too long for that pass. The foul will be on Sky Clough, her second personal foul, and it will send to the line number 23, Chambers, for 2 free throws. She's got 2 buckets here in this second quarter. First shot by Chambers is up and no good. Jessica Chambers. She'll get another one. This shot is up and also no good. Ball goes off of Rockwell, retrieved in the corner there by Shirtliff, Sophie Shirtliff. Now Enterprise back on the attack. Cross court. 2-point shot up. Ooh, in and out. Rebound again by Enterprise. Kick back out. Shot is up by Chambers. That's no good. Enterprise with another rebound, looking for trouble. Has to get rid of it in a hurry. Oh, there's a walk there not called, but when they're down 31-2, you maybe let that go. And Rockwell looking for somewhere to go. They're going to get it in the corner. Quick 3-point shot fired up. That's no good. Rebound number 44 for Rockwell. Ball is knocked out of bounds. They're going to give it to Enterprise. So Rockwell trying to get those shots off, but they're kind of rushing the shots a little bit right now. 14.9 seconds left in this first half. Quickly ahead now. Shirtliff with it. Sophie Shirtliff dribbles right down the lane. Struggles with it. Kicks it back outside. Now around the horn to Christensen. That shot's no good. 11 rebounded by Hyatt, and Hyatt throws it up and in at the buzzer. So Hyatt with her first points in the ball game, as she's able to convert there at the end for a 2-point basket. That makes it 33-2 here at the end of one half. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to Desert Hills High School here in St. George, Utah. Dennis Aldridge bringing you some of the action here over the Centricom system. We are at halftime of the game between the Enterprise Lady Wolves and the Rockwell Lady Marshals. I assume that that's how they refer to themselves, as the Lady Marshals. Kind of a game that's been all Enterprise up to this point. We can appreciate Centricom bringing this stuff to you. You're able to see some of the highlights here as we go through this. Enterprise broke on top early and just stayed there. They got 19 points in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter to go up to 33 points. And Rockwell only able to get a 2-point basket from Skylie Clough there in that second quarter for the only points of the game. 33-2 here at halftime as both teams back on the floor now as we prepare. We got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here to go in this halftime break. Quickly scoring, as we mentioned, Skylie Clough with the only points for Rockwell Academy, with the 2 points, missed the free throw that attended that 2-point basket, the 2-and-1. On the other side, you've got Ronnie Robinson already with 7 points in the ball game. You've got Jessica Holt also with 7 points in the ball game. Ellie Shurtleff with 6 points in the ball game. Caitlin Miller with just 2, but what a game she has played defensively on the point of that defense, both the full court press and the half court trap. She's made life miserable when she's been in there for the Rockwell Marshals. They've not been able to get much of anything going offensively, and she's a big reason why, Caitlin Miller. Also, Shelby Farnsworth with 4 points. Jessica Chambers with 4, and Samantha Hyatt there at the end with 2 points on the game to make the score 33-2 here at halftime. And again, kind of a rough game for Rockwell so far. I don't know what kind of adjustments they'll make at halftime to see what they can do, but really with the defense that Enterprise is playing, Rockwell just not able to get much of anything going. Enterprise is a solid defensive club as they only average giving up about 35 points a game on the year. and that's in a very tough region down here in the south against Beaver and Millard and Kanab and teams like that down here, very tough region. So when you give only 35 points in that region, that means a lot, especially with a team like Rockwell that just doesn't average that many points offensively anyway. So they've really held them down. So we're prepared to start here in the second half. We'll be back in just a second with the start of that second half. Hey, we are ready to go here again with the Rockwell Marshals and also the Enterprise Wolves, Lady Wolves. Again, Enterprise, the number 3 seeded team out of Region 18, and Rockwell Academy, the number 4 team out of Region 17. And again, we mentioned that Enterprise coming out of a very extremely tough region down there in the south. And Enterprise will have it first on the alternating possession. And looks like they will start with their regular starting 5, it appears to me, the regular starting 5. And Rockwell will come in with a bit of a different look here. With some different players. They'll start Etta Valenzuela and also number 43, Alyssa Smith, who did not start. Right off the break, a quick shot up by number 5, Ronnie Robinson, no good. However, an errant pass by Rockwell comes down the hands of Sophie Shurtleff. Passes it back to number 22, Jessica Holt, and right off the bat, she nails a 3-pointer. And, excuse me, Ellie Shurtleff is the player, not Sophie Shurtleff. Now Rockwell again on the attack. Enterprise has backed down their defense. They're in a man-to-man now, it looks like. And once again, Miller slaps the ball away from the player. Ball slapped away from Shurtleff, and Rockwell will pick it up. But what good hands by Miller out there defensively. Gets hung up on a bit of a screen there. Shot is over the top and comes down in the hands of Enterprise. Enterprise is going to be knocked down, and the ball will come loose and go out of bounds over there. Kindy Christensen knocked down. That shot for Rockwell was by number 41, Kaisai. I apologize for, I'm sure I'm saying that name wrong. I apologize for that. She will be inbounding the ball underneath the basket. Comes across outside, tries to come underneath. The ball is stolen by Holt there, Jessica Holt. She'll come up and give off in the corner, then cuts down through, pass down through her to her in the low block, reverse pivot out of there. And she's going to be called for a travel. As when she turns right into the double team of Depot. And Depot will kind of strip the ball away, but they got called for the travel first. And so Kaisai will have the ball and bring it up the court. Again, the Enterprise in a man-to-man here. Ball knocked away from Kaisai by Jessica Holt. Shurtleff with it, back to Holt. Layup up and good by Holt. She's got 5 points already here in this third quarter, and it's out to a 38-2 lead now. Beaver won their game early with the other team only scoring 10 points in the whole ball game. So this is another game much like that Beaver game. They beat Draper APA 67-10. Enterprise comes down the court, gives the ball inside to number 32, Miller, who doesn't have a lot of points, but she's got a lot of steals, but she lays that one, and it's 40-2 now, Enterprise. Miller on defense, looking to strip another ball loose. Depot gets loose on her, shots up, no good, rebound, up and in, number 42 that's Etta Valenzuela. She gets the rebound over the top of an Enterprise player and lays it in the hole for the fourth point of the game. Kick outside to Holt. Holt with a long three-pointer. That's off the rim, no good. Rebound there to Alyssa Smith, and she'll give it off to Depot, who's yet to score. She's their prolific scorer, averaging 14 points a game, but she's yet to score. Tries a shot there. It's partially blocked by Robinson. Miller with it, up ahead, down low to Shurtleff. No one watching Shurtleff. She goes up, gets bumped a little bit as she puts it up. No good. Rebound by Valenzuela. Shurtleff steals it back, and she'll give it off to Enterprise, and around the horn they'll go. Robinson down in the corner to Holt. Down deep inside to Shurtleff. She's looking for a move, kicks it back outside in the corner again. Dribble penetration, shot is up. They're going to call a foul on Depot this time. Dribble penetration by Holt, and she'll be fouled in the act of shooting, and she'll go to the line for two. The foul is on Depot for Rockwell, her second. First shot by Holt is up and good. She's already got 6 points here in this third quarter, and the starter's already beginning to go to the bench as Shurtleff will go to the bench, and in will come number 11, Samantha Hyatt. So Holt will get one more shot. That shot is also good. And out will go Holt, and in will come Farnsworth, I believe. So already starting to go to the bench with a 42-4 lead, a 40-point lead, 38 points. And they're already going to that bench with Enterprise, and that's good sportsmanship. Miller's still in there playing defense. And that's unfortunate. Miller was playing pretty good defense. Kayase goes down, and they're going to call the foul on Miller, and Miller reaches down and helps her up real quick. That's only her first foul. Kaisai will inbound the ball. Tries to go over the top of Ronnie Robinson. She's just too big for that as she brings it down. Pass ahead. Pass ahead to number 2, Kendi Christensen, and she pulls back and hits a 10-footer. That's her first bucket of the game, 44-4. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Kaisai tries to go inside. Ball knocked away once again by Miller, and Rockwell picks it up, tries to make a pass. Miller knocks that one away. And finally, the ball is lost out of bounds off Depot, and it'll be Enterprise basketball. Kendi Christensen will inbound now to Miller, and Miller will bring it up with the left hand. Back to Christensen, looking down deep inside. Kick it back outside to Hyatt. Hyatt up with the shot. That's no good. Ball's battled around. They're going to give that one to Rockwell off the hands of Farnsworth, it looks like. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Everybody's trying to set a screen on Miller, trying to keep her off the ball handler so they can get something going. There are 3 girls trying to set a pick on Miller. She finally goes through a pick and gets called for a foul, but it was interesting to watch 3 different people trying to get Miller out of that defensive stance. Depot with it, running one-hander off the right-hand side, misses everything, although she's able to run underneath the basket, pick up her own. She gets a 3-point attempt, misses the rim on that one. It's nothing but the floor on that as she's really rushing her shots. Now Enterprise in trouble in the back court. They'll get the ball ahead to Miller, just a little bit too big. She tries to reach out of bounds and bring it back, but unable to do so as the ball will go out of bounds. It'll be inbound for Rockwell. We know that Depot can shoot. She's got a lot of three-pointers and averages 14 a game, but just rushing her shots here because of the defense that Enterprise is playing on her. The ball ends up in the hands of number 21, Brianna Watcher, and she's called with the travel, so it'll be inbounds for Enterprise. Looking to get it into Miller. She gets it in back now to Kendi Christensen, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Being defended there by Depot. Go back with the left hand, go to the free throw line. Now back out to Robinson. Robinson dribbles with the left hand. Ball taken away from Depot, and she slams the ball down. She gets called for the foul, slams it down out of frustration. And lucky probably she didn't get a technical right there. That's her third foul. She has yet to score, averaging 14 in the game. Inbound by Enterprise. It'll come into Miller, way out top. Back to Christensen, back to Miller. Now down in the corner to Hyatt. Hyatt up with a little 15-footer. Nice shot by Hyatt down in there. And she picks up another basket. And that's 46-4 for Enterprise. Everybody way up top. They're out in the trouble out there. Ball stripped away by Miller. Comes down to Robinson. Pass in the corner to Christensen. Christensen in trouble. Gives it off to Hyatt. Back to Miller. Back in the corner now to Ronnie Robinson. That three-pointer is good by Ronnie Robinson. Continues to increase the score. 49-4. This is tough on a coach from Enterprise because you want your players to get a little sweat going on. You want them to get a good experience and play and get their legs ready for the state tournament. And yet you really don't want to run the score up on anybody, but it's tough. It's a tough position to be in. Finally, Depot gets a shot off, a bank shot from three-point land, and it goes in. That's the first basket of the game for Depot, and it puts them to 7 points. Now they're going to call over and back on Kendi Christensen, but she had a lot of help getting into that position of over and back. And those are the kind of calls you just don't make when you're that far ahead. You just don't get those calls. Ronnie Robinson will go to the bench. Miller will go to the bench. And Enterprise now with a second line of girls in there. And Alyssa Smith with it. She dribbles around the top and is able to throw one up and off the bank board. Alyssa Smith now. And that's 5 straight points now by Rockwell. Enterprise back on the attack. Kick it in the corner. Number 21 there for Enterprise. Now it goes back to Hyatt. And Hyatt's shot goes off the glass, knocked out of bounds by Rockwell. Another substitute in. As Kendi Christensen is gone now, and back in the game is Sophie Shirtliff. I called her name earlier. Now she's in the game. I'll probably call Ellie Shirtliff instead of her. Across the top, she comes with the ball, and it'll be tracked down by Farnsworth. Round the horn to number 21, Jessica Terry. Back to Shirtliff. Back in the corner now to Hyatt. They're just moving the ball quickly around the top of this off defense. Nobody really getting in a position to shoot it. Now they'll dribble the baseline, give off inside to Farnsworth. Farnsworth up with it. Ball knocked away from her. Rebound by Shirtliff. She tries to go to Farnsworth. Not able to get that up. Ball is grabbed by number 21, Jessica Terry, and she'll throw it up and in and gets her first points of the game. Shot by Rockwell, no good. Rebound by Terry. And she travels as she tries to go up court with it. And it'll be Rockwell basketball underneath their own basket. Kayasai trying to inbound the ball. Tries to go over the top and once again hits the bank board. But it's on the sides, on the bottom, so that's legal. The ball quickly ahead. Oh, just a little bit too big there for number 21, Jessica Terry. She was wide open underneath the basket if she could have come down with that, but the pass just a little bit too big. 50 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. It's 51-9 at this point. And Rockwell dribble back and forth across. Depot with it from the right-hand side. Hurries the shot, misses everything. Rebound And then there's going to be a foul, I think, is going to be called on number 4, Depot again. Again, frustration. She's trying to hustle and make things happen. But that'll be her 4th personal foul now. As, again, she averages 14. She only has 3 on the game. They'll come way ahead to Hyatt. Across the top now. Try to go deep down inside to Farnsworth. Kick it back outside. The official stops the game. I think they're maybe going to take some time off the clock, or okay, yeah, they took it from 21 seconds down to 2.5. Now they're going to go back to 25 seconds, so they took a second and a half off the clock. So inbound Shirtlift will come in to Terry. Terry dribbles off the right-hand side, looks at the cutting Shirtlift back down the lane, turns and puts up a little 10-footer. That's no good. And then jumping over the top is Samantha Hyatt, fouling number 43, Alyssa Smith, from behind. And so that'll be her first foul. 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Rockwell in no hurry now. 10 seconds as they cross the midcourt line. Dribble to the right-hand side. Give the ball off to Depot. Way outside, she lets it fly off the front of the iron. That's no good. Ball on the ground. And there's a tie-up at the buzzer, but there'll be no call. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score 51-9 for the Enterprise Wolves. We'll be right back. We welcome you back as we get prepared to start this 4th quarter here at Desert Hills High School, home of the Thunder. And in that quarter, Rockwell able to score 7 points there in that 4th quarter. 3 baskets of 2 two-pointers and a 3-pointer. But Enterprise unfortunately picked up 18 points to go up 51-9 now is the score in this basketball game as we start this 4th quarter. And Rockwell will have it first possession here in this 4th quarter. And again, number 44, again, I apologize, we do not have on our lists of any kind. Give off to Depot. Depot with a quick 3-pointer. Boy, she's just rushing that so bad. It missed everything, badly missed everything. And then a tie up on the rebound between Salazar and Farnsworth. It'll be a jump ball, and Enterprise will get it. Rockwell now goes to a full court press. They're trying to stop the inbound pass. They do get it in. Give back to Shirtlift. Shirtlift all alone coming up the left-hand side. Tries to go across to Farnsworth, and once again, Farnsworth just not able to handle that basketball. Boy, she's missed a lot of golden opportunities by just being not able to hold on to a ball or not paying quite enough attention. The ball goes just behind her. That time it was off her hand and out of bounds. Rockwell will get the basketball. Depot with it. Another just firing up quickly off that right-hand side. Really no shot at all, but she throws it up anyway. And Shirtlift will bring it down the left side. Depot knocks it away from her, gets the steal, and will give off to number 44 of Rockwell. Coming back up the right-hand side, looking for Depot. 44 penetrates. Ball knocked away from her, being kicked around on the floor. Finally a tie-up on the floor, number 44, and also Hyatt down in there. It'll be a jump ball. This time it will go to Rockwell underneath their own basket. Number 44 to inbound. Goes across the top, ball tipped away. Stolen by Enterprise. Even though Miller's not there, they've still got some hands that keep knocking the ball away from Rockwell. This time Rockwell now steals the ball. Number 32 of Rockwell, Skylie Clough, then fouled quickly by number 11, Samantha Hyatt. And that will be Hyatt's second personal foul, still a non-shooting foul, and Rockwell will call timeout, and we will too. Welcome back once again. Timeout called by Rockwell Academy. Coach trying hard to get something going here for these young ladies. They are fairly young out there, as even Depot is the senior, really the only senior on the squad. The rest of them sophomores and even freshmen, and some juniors mixed in. So it's a team that can build in the future, but tonight clearly outmatched by the Enterprise Wolves, who themselves aren't really that old. They got very few seniors playing out there. In fact, Miller might be the only senior on that squad. Oh, excuse me, Jessica Holt also. So they'll have some great ones coming back also, will they? Rockwell Academy with the ball. Again, they look for Depot. Depot, again, quickly lets it go, and she's doing that with defense right in her face. And nearly all those shots, there's a partial deflection or partial block. Now it gets wide. Oh, they got two players, Enterprise wide open. Farnsworth once again wide open underneath. Also down in there, number 21 for Enterprise, Terry. And the pass goes over the head of one and in front of the other and goes out of bounds. So another opportunity by the wayside for Enterprise to score there. Depot with it, dribbling off the left-hand side, fakes the shot, gives it off to Alyssa Smith. They'll go back out front now and come back across. Again, looking for Depot. Depot's trailing the ball at every pass. Now she gets wide open for a three-point shot. Ooh, a rim's off, and that one at least caught rim that time. And Enterprise will get the rebound. Hyatt with it on the attack, off the right-hand side. Past Depot. She can't do much of anything with those 4 fouls. Across the top now. Shot is up and off the iron, backboard, no good. Shot by Terry, no good. Rebound back by Farnsworth. Finally gets a hold of one and lays it back up and in. Farnsworth does. That one didn't get away from her. Farnsworth just a junior, so she's got a bright future ahead of her. And back on the attack. Depot this time with a wide open shot behind a screen. Grabs the iron, but not quite enough to make it happen. Ball goes out of bounds, knocked out by Alyssa Smith. And it'll be Enterprise ball. And now Farnsworth's going to go out of the ball game, and into the game will be number 34, Sierra Terry. If I wasn't struggling with names before, we'll really struggle now. Enterprise with the ball, knocked away, picked up by Shirtliff. Shirtliff dribbles down the lane, puts it up, and she's going to be hit hard as she tries to go down the lane, penetrate, and put that ball up off the glass. And she'll be fouled by Marcy Salazar, and that's her first personal foul. And it will send Sophie Shirtliff to the line to shoot 2. First shot is up and good by Sophie Shirtliff. And she'll get another one now. Only 3 points scored so far in this fourth quarter by Enterprise. They've missed some opportunities. Second shot is up, and they didn't call the early entry. One of the Rockwell girls stepped into the lane early. They did not call it. I know the official knew about it. He had his hand out, but the shot goes off the rim, no good. And again, those are the kind of calls that you don't get when you're that far ahead. No offense to the officials. You just don't call those. Sierra Terry will pick up a foul, sending Salazar to the line. Salazar will have 2 shots, I believe. First shot is up and good by Salazar. Nice shot right down the tube there for Marcy Salazar. Her first points of the game, and making it an even 10 points now. Second shot getting ready here. That shot is up, and that one's off the rim, no good. And it's going to be a tie up on the rebound. And number 32 for Rockwell, Skylie Clough, and she'll tie up with Jessica Chambers, and it'll be Enterprise basketball. Quickly to go deep inside, they're gonna kick it back outside, off the hands, and on the run is Depot. See if she can score another basket. Off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, throws that one up, and she's gonna be fouled in the act of shooting. Just frustration for Depot. Just not able to get the ball in the hole. And the foul will be called on number 23, Jessica Chambers. Her second personal foul, and it will send Depot to the line for 2. Rattles that one around and sends it down. So that's her 4th point in the game. And deeper to the bench we go for Enterprise. With 5 minutes left to go here, deeper and deeper we go. Yeah, you got to send one more off. You send 2 in and only 1 goes out. Somebody didn't want to leave the floor, but they finally do. So Depot will have 1 more shot here. That shot is up and also good. You can see with the good shooter that she is when she has the time. She's just been rushing herself. So 54-12 now. Ball goes in the corner to Enterprise. Gonna need my list now. Number 1 with it out there. I don't even have a number 1 on the list. And they throw it down inside of number 34, Sierra Terry. And the foul's gonna be on Marcy Salazar, her second personal foul, not a shooting foul. And Enterprise will inbound in their own basket. They get it in quickly inside to Sophie Shirtliff, and she's going to be fouled in the act of shooting. Once again, Salazar picks up another quick one. That's 3 quick fouls on Marcy Salazar. And it'll send Sophie Shirtliff to the line for 2 more shots. She made 1 out of 2 last time. First shot, rims all the way around and back out again. Score remains 54-12. 42-point lead for Enterprise. They're deep into their bench now with 4:47 left. Second shot by Shirtliff up, and that is good by Shirtliff. Gives her 2 points in the game, 2 of 4 from free throw line. And Rockwell's going to use all of their timeouts. They've called another one. With 4:42 left to go, they've called another timeout. It'll be a quick 30-seconder. We'll be right back. Welcome back once again to Desert Hills High School. The next game is, and with the termination of this game, the next game is scheduled to start. Let me get this right. It's scheduled to start at 2 p.m. So any post game here will be awfully short as we'll turn the time over to the North Summit announcing crew as they'll come in and team with Centricom to bring you that game also over the air. So that'll be quickly following this basketball game. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in this game. Rockwell on the attack after that timeout. Looking for Depot to get her open. They finally do. She gets a 3-point shot. That's up off the iron, no good. Rebound down in the hands of number 1 for Enterprise, which we do not have on our roster. Ball is quickly ahead to, again, back to number 1. They're gonna say she traveled. So she's getting her name called a lot, even though we don't know what her name is, but she's hustling and doing a great job there for Enterprise. And Rockwell will be back on the attack. They'll go to Salazar at the high post. She tries to dribble down the lane. That's stripped away from her. And it'll be back in the hands of Enterprise. Number one is Jada King for, no. That's for Gunnison. I do not have it for Enterprise. Dakel Jones for Enterprise is number 1. Apologize for that. They're going to get the ball deep. Enterprise gets the ball deep inside there, and it's going to be called for a travel. Number 34, Sierra Terry, and she'll be called for the travel, and the ball will go back to Roland Hall. Rockwell with 3:48 left. Number 44 for Rockwell dribbles down the lane. That ball stripped away from her. Now Depot gets it stripped back. She takes it back, fires up a three. That's no good. Salazar with a big rebound down inside, trying to get position to shoot it. She reverses pivot, nothing called there. Back outside to number 44. She fires one up, no good there. Rebound again by Rockwell. Depot with it. She fires up a two-point shot. That's no good. Salazar with the rebound. She tries to go back up with it. That's swatted away by number 34, Sierra Terry, but they're going to call a foul on Terry. So getting a lot of rebounds right now is Rockwell. A lot of second chance opportunities. Just hurrying everything, just not able to get anything to go down. So Salazar will have 2 free throws. She made 2 last time at the line. She's 2 for 2. That shot is up hard off the front iron, no good. And she'll get 1 more. Still at the free throw line looking for that last shot. Shoots it up and rolls around, comes off down in the hands. Number 24, Amy Mason for Enterprise. Quickly ahead. Backing around to Mason once again. They're going back. They're going to go deep inside to Sophie Shirtliff. She's going to give it off. Nice pass down low. Sierra Terry with the shot, and she'll get 2 points on that. Nice assist by Shirtliff. 57-12. 3 minutes left to go. Pass down to Depot. She fires up another 3-point attempt. That's no good. Gets her own rebound, falls on the ground now, rolling around. They're going to call her with a travel on that one as she falls down and rolls for a while, then gets it back off, but not in time. They call the travel on her. So substitutions for Rockwell. The ball will be Enterprise inbounded by DeKel Jones. Now to Shirtliff, down inside. Nice pass down inside, looking for the reverse pass to the backside. Finally gets it to her, over across to number 24, Amy Mason for 2 points. Her first points of the game for Mason. The ball's going to go out of bounds on the far side off of Rockwell. It'll be Enterprise basketball. 2:19 left to go. 59-12 is the score. Alyssa Smith will come back in the game for Salazar. Full court press by Rockwell. The ball, just not able to handle the ball. Number 24, Mason, she's still excited about the basket she just made and forgot to handle the basketball. Goes out of bounds, and it will be Rockwell ball. Give off the Depot, dribble down the left-hand side. She just throws it in the air. It's going to be knocked away from her. On the collision for the rebound, Alyssa Smith goes down. They've called a foul. And they're going to call a foul on Sierra Terry, her 3rd personal foul. That will put Alyssa Smith at the line for 2. She's 0 for 2 thus far in the game. The chance here to convert. Ooh, off the front iron. That's a 1-on-1, excuse me. That's a 1-on-1, and misses it. So that will be Enterprise on the attack. Rebound down inside. They're going to call the foul or the tie-up. The shot was taken by Amy Mason. It was rebounded by Sierra Terry. They are going to call the jump ball, and that will go to Rockwell. And Rockwell will be back on the attack. Depot, they keep setting screens for her. They keep trying to get her loose for those 3-point shots. She hits one there as she comes off that screen on the right-hand side and drops down another 3. Now with 7 points in the game. She steals the ball on the right-hand side. Ball knocked away from her. Ball passed underneath. Gets it back, and they're going to call her for travel. Yes, Sierra Terry was down inside, had used her dribble, was in the key, didn't know what to do with the ball, kept running, looking around for someone for help, knowing she was in trouble with the 3-second call. Finally gets called for the travel instead. Kaisai on the attack. Dribble up that left-hand side. Give off to Alyssa Smith. She'll kick it back outside. They're looking for Depot. There it is. Depot's got it now. Going the corner to Kaisai. Her shot is no good. Rebound Enterprise. All over the offense. They finally get it ahead to Jones. Left hand comes back. Right hand go back to the right-hand side. Across the top. In the corner to Sophie Shirtliff. 1 minute left. Enterprise dribbling across the top. Ball taken away by Kaisai. Layups up and in for Kaisai. And that'll be her first points of the game. 17 points now for Rockwell. Ahead to Sophie Shirtliff. 40 seconds left in the game. She's just holding it out there. Now Kaisai will put pressure on her. Go back to Jones across the top in the corner. Long three-point attempt is up. No good. Off Enterprise. Saves it in bounds. Rebound Rockwell. And now there's going to be a foul with 27 seconds left. Here they call the foul on number 12. Foul is on number 12, Allie Hunt. In the ball game, her first personal foul. At the line to shoot two will be Megan Nelson. Has not scored in the game. Now she has. Nice shot by Megan Nelson. She'll get one more. 59-18. The shot looking. Shot is up. She steps over, but they don't call it. That's good also for Megan Nelson. So she gets two free throws. 25 seconds left to go. Got to hand it to this Rockwell team. They're down by a whole bunch, but they are still battling and working hard. Enterprise gets the ball down inside to Sierra Terry, and she lays it up and in for two. It's her second basket of the basketball game. 4 seconds. Depot looking for one last shot. One last shot. Finally gets it off at the buzzer. Off the iron. No good. So that'll be it from here as far as the score is concerned. 61-19. Enterprise will advance, and Rockwell will go home. We'll take a quick break and be back for some statistics, and then we'll be finished here with this game and turn it over to North Summit. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back. We'll just have a couple minutes here for some statistics, then we'll turn it over to the North Summit crew that's coming in for the next ball game. Again, Enterprise will advance by a score of 61-19. They will advance to the first round of the playoffs at the Silver Valley Center next Thursday night. That game time will be 7:30 p.m. They will play the winner of the North Summit Merit Academy game, which will be going on here in just a few minutes, 20 minutes to go. Real quickly, for Rockwell Academy, Marcy Salazar with 2 points. Destiny Depot way off her average of 14. She ends up with 7 finally, but very frustrated on this ball game. Megan Nelson with 2. Skylie Clough with 2. Amon Kaisai with 2. Eda Valenzuela with 2. And Alyssa Smith with 2 for their scoring. On the Enterprise side, Kindy Christensen with only 2 points, Ronnie Robinson with 10, Jessica Holt with 14, the high scorer for the game, Ellie Shirtliff with 6, Caitlin Miller with only 4, but her defensive skills were unsurpassed tonight as she really created havoc out there. Shelby Farnsworth with 6, Jessica Chambers with 4, Jessica Terry with 2, Sophie Shirtliff with 2, Sierra Terry with 4, and Mason with 4 also in the ball game. With just 2 in the ball game. So Enterprise, a dominant win from start to finish. It was deep in the second quarter before Rockwell even scored a point, and so very much dominant in this basketball game. So we appreciate once again Centricom making these games possible. What we're going to do now is turn this time over to the North Summit crew, which will bring you the game between North Summit and Merritt Academy, and they will be teaming here with Centricom, bringing the basketball game. So we'll turn it over to them, and they'll be back on the air in just a few seconds. Thank you.